Yeah, so this video right here, most likely going up at 11:57 p.m. again. It's 1:57 p.m. as I'm recording this, but hello, it's Favier Xernandez here. I'm Xavier's evil twin brother. I don't know who the evil one is, but one of us are. And my brother is a meanie. I'd like to apologize for what he did to the memes in September. He was roasting them like shit, and it wasn't very nice. So I'm gonna make it up by complimenting all of them. Now, some memes were very difficult to compliment, but we got them done. So we're gonna start with Haru. Is a very attractive woman. Let me get her number. Hey, I'm Favier. I don't think that's possible because she's already taken. Taken? By who? Who could have kidnapped her? Theo. Hey, don't you dare ship them motherfucking memes together. That's not okay. You only put her with Theo because you look like Theo. Look at this image. Thank you, Favier. Thank you. I appreciate your input. Xavier is a god like me in Wii Sports, being a pro in all the Wii Sports games, and a 29 in cycling. Miyu is very great in baseball, third best. In the future, when Sakura becomes old, Miyu and Nick will be a great team in baseball, winning all the championships, because they are like 2 years old. Jessie is a good meme in basketball, and she's on the baseball meme team. For 75-year-old grandma, Nelly is pretty fire. She's pro in everything. It has a highest skill rating of all memes. Anderson, also known as Andy, is a tennis and swordplay god, and according to this image, he made the boxing finals against Matt. James is a special man because he's a pro in all Wii Sports Resort and a cycling referee, which is a special role. So he's pretty good. Patrick is a force not to be reckoned with as he is pro in 2 sports and almost pro in the other. Abby was community voted as the hottest bee because of Fetcherpoo. Tatsuaki was a vice tennis champion, made the finals against Elisa. And Big Lip Julie, excellent in tennis and cycling. And Chica, she got that chancla in table tennis, which means she beat Lucia. Tommy is a basketball champion. Everybody knows him. Because Fetcherpoo again. Mia got a kissable face, according to some comment. I don't know if it was on my video, on Fetch's video or the wiki, but someone said it. And she got some records at Wii Party. Sarah is a Wii Sports god, a pro in everything in Wii Sports, and a tennis champion. Alexander's a great, his name's Alex, by the way. He can do boxing, a great baller, and a sword player as well. Shohei got skill. He's great in basketball and table tennis, and he's very young too, so it's time to improve. Because his height is like set to like 36. Most of the time it's 66, I'm pretty sure. Or 51 one. Mike is the extreme canoeist. He's an underrated champion. He's a canoeing champion technically. So what else to say? Miguel is the coolest man ever. Probably the richest man on one of the richest men on Woohoo Island. He's a flight man. He been taking flight. He everything they said he is. Please believe the hype. He a flight man. He owns a Woohoo Island airline company, and he behind all the planes. He's the one that flew you over to Woohoo Island for your vacation. So every time you turn in that game in your disc run, it's because of Miguel. Also, speaking of flight man, I've been taking flight 100 me's, and I'll give a theme song to every me in the game, cause he's a flight man. And Gwen, that's Miguel's sister. That's an assistant. She got important big bucks too. And Nicholas is the same from you. He can pitch 103 miles per hour balls, and when he gets older, he'll just become fast. I tell you. Abe is pro at everything, and almost pro in cycling, and the second highest ranked me in the place. Sakura's team in the future, 2022 to 42 champions, a 20-peat. I wonder how they got those good graphics. Ashley is Abby's mom, and still looks beautiful for a 50-year-old woman. Oh, so you like 50-year-old women now? No, but I like her daughter though. Sounds sus. Abby's 25. But Nick is the same age as you. Y'all should date. Only in Metopia. Megan looks like she could make some nice cookies. I'll definitely eat them up. And Christopher is probably related to the muffin maker. That's an accolade, I guess. Helen is fire at Wii Sports, ranked 9 out of 100 and pro 4 out of 6 in the sports she plays. Hiroshi, this old great man is great at baseball and is on a team with his son. Hey Hiroshi, tell your son to get his hands off my wife. I think his name was Xavier/Theo. Favier, you do realize we're twins, right? Oh, also there was a song about putting your hands on your wife. It was like, I got a hand in my gat, I got a hand in my mat, I got a hand in my sack, I got a hand in my cat, I got a hand in my wife. Like this video, you should got a hand on your wife. Or hand on your husband, whatever. Or if your husband got your hands on you. Maria, Maria, she remind me of West Side Story. She's ranked. I need to listen to that song again. I do not remember, but she's ranked 8 out of 100 out of all the bees. Never Die AI, underrated champion, pro in 3 out of 6 sports, and an almost pro in one of the others. I appreciate her. And Shout Out made a fire rap song for my brother. Shout out, baby.
Yeah, I like I'm a mole. You make it sore, and you know everyone will soul. Tennis on all sides, peers with both sides. Now he's using his shoe for the goal.
Shout out a lot. Make her own will to be poppy. Become me daddy. Become me papa. Be papa lonely. As much as I hate my brother, you should go check out that song. It's pretty fire. Siobhan is great at table tennis. She's just 50 points away from Lucia. And Tomoko is fourth in cycling. I guess she's good at a few things in life.
Luca is the most attractive male me.
And Ian got a chancla, which means he beat Lucia in table tennis. And so is related to AI. He's also pro in 3 out of 4 sports and is a snub in the other. I think he might be better than his sister. Barbara's a pro in basketball and a former pro in cycling. Steven's a pro in 4 out of 7 sports. Don't sleep on. And Vincenzo is a cycling coach. He is helpful. Yoshi was a former champion in table tennis until Lucia came around. And Anna's both the vice champion and skilled. Ryan is a popular one. He also improved a lot from a no pro to a pro in Wii Party. Takashi69 is a swordplay boss and a table tennis pro. He kind of fiery, I guess. Hiromi is good at swordplay, being in the top scores with a 1400 plus.
Marco looks like he can make me a great pizza.
Cole is a swordplay boss as well. A lot of the less skilled bees are great in swordplay. Nice Nintendo. Emily is great in baseball and she does an underhanded throw, so she annoying. Michael, a great me in Wii Sports, and he's good in every single sport, being 600 plus in all of them. And Naomi did a big step from being a no pro in Wii Sports to advanced in Wii Party. Elisa is also a vice champion and a champion grid and the highest rated at 2,000 plus. Put some respect on her name. Oscar is a basketball man, being 1100 plus. Masaki is pro in everything Wii Sports Resort. Fire. Holly is great in table tennis, being 1150. Fumiko's a cutie. Can I get a number? No, she's with Luca. Here you go, shipping me again, Xavier. Yeah, at least I'm not asking for their numbers. Red made a character development. He was only 28 in tennis and became a pro in table tennis. What an improvement. Catherine is also a cutie. Number, please. You know you could go to Honey jail for this. Not the jail, no. Ursula got skill, being okay at table tennis and great at swordplay and a basketball pro. Put some respect on her name. And Giovanna is 24 out of 98 in cycling. Gabriel is a swordplay boss. Fritz is fun. I like playing with him. He's also the vice champion in cycling and swordplay boss. It is fun to play with him in Wii Party. I remember those days. Daisuke is 1600 in tennis. He good. Rin is also a young champion with potential. You see her baseball score. You see her swordplay score. When math gets old, Rin will take that spot. Jake has the coolest sunglasses ever. And Greg, his son, is also a young champion. Look at his table tennis rating, and he's also the return hers. So when Lucia gets old, Greg, you can take that spot. I should make a Wii Sports in the future video. Like, if I make it 30 years in the future, they could be like 40, so no. Kiko is great at cycling, 16th place. It's long hair Joe, the best defender in basketball. Look at these highlights.
It's their best fucking defender! He never fucking jumps at the wrong goddamn time! For the 3 here. No, yep, once again, first off, I'm trying to do a fake, but John Wick thinks I want to actually fucking go to shoot.
Shinta's great at Wii, a Wii Party expert and pro in 2 out of 4 sports. He also a swordplay boss. Rachel is one of my favorites for me games. It's very hot. Let me get your number. Favier, we will not have this conversation again. Haley is good at 6 out of 7 of the sports replays, pro in 3 of them, and an expert. Rated 600 plus everywhere. And Midori is a pro in 2 out of 4 sports replays. A good one. And Sandra is almost a pro in table tennis. That's barely even a compliment. This one's a toughie. Don't let the bees know that. You're so mean. And then we got Theo, the absolute Wii Sports god. First, let's talk about how he looks like Xavier. First of all, no, we're twins. And I do not look like him. No more. You got good hair nowadays. Not really. The quarantine has really been messing with my... It's been fornicating with my hair, if you know what I mean. Also, Theo is pro in 5 out of 7 of the sports he plays. Very good at cycling, but not pro, and a decent in swordplay. He is very skilled, and he's only a young, tender age. 15 out of 18. He gonna get far when he older. And yes, Gabby is a swordplay boss, and is also high rated. Silky's on the baseball meme team, so she's famous for that. And Rainer is a pro in cycling and table tennis, and also an expert me. Got some skill.
Rainer is an expert me. And
Kentaro, Silky's boyfriend, according to Professor Tomodachi Life, is on that baseball meme team as well. My favorite baseball team besides Shinosuke's and Sakura's. Well. And also Yoko's team, I'm pretty sure. They got all the top people on that team. Martin got some cool glasses. Eduardo's a stress Wii Party, probably the best expert me. Susanna Onana. Half of my heart is not in Susanna Onana, not her. She's fire, 700 plus and everything, and 2-time pro, and an expert me. And Shinosuke, he's a leader of me gang, a vice champion in Wii Sports Baseball, and is level 77 on Poofetch's Discord. Eva is the best Wii Sports me, pro in 6 out of 7 of sports she plays, a baseball champion, and an expert. All these accolades she damn got, she is for real overpowered. She is so hot, let me get her number. Haha, I got it first. Oh, square up, bet. Hey boys, stop trying to steal my wife, yo horny teenagers. I'm not horny. I arrest horny people for being horny. Oh, looks like I go into horny Joe. I heard their showers are fun. Also, speaking of Matt, he's a Wii Sports god, 2-time champion, and the only me to ever do that. And the most popular in the community, the face of Wii Sports. Akira's sunglasses are fire. Pablo, 2-time pro, master me, and a good cycling player. What a great dude. Tyrone is one of the top Bs in Wii Sports since he is a basketball champion, master me, 3 out of 7 pro, and 600 plus in everything, OP. And Victor is probably the most underrated me of all time, which could be a stretch of still. Actually, yes, he is. He's a pro in 5 out of 7 sports, a master me in 600 in boxing. A lot of good me's over here. Eddie Spaghetti is a swordplay swordplay god, y'all see him playing against Professor. And Hiramasa is a swordplay boss. Sakura is a fire at everything and a baseball champion. She's a 2 out of 6 pro, almost pro into 2 others, and she's decent at the other 2. And a Wii party master. And yes, Stephanie is a 2 out of 4 pro. And Pierre is the best me in Wii Sports because he's a master. He's very high in cycling. He's pro in 5 out of 7 sports he plays. He's 600 plus in all of those. And he's also a baseball champion. Georgie, or as I like to call him, Orgy with Georgie, is a master me, and he's a stress in Wii party. I played with him before. I'm not going to call him the best master me since statistically that's Matt, which our stats have never been proven, but still, I think it's Matt though. And Yoko, the Grandmaster MILF, as Professor likes to call her, is a swordplay boss, 3 out of 7 pro, and rated high in swordplay for a non-pro. A great meet. Marissa is great at table tennis, and another swordplay boss and a good. Yo, the swordplay bosses are like mad fun. Asami, another swordplay boss. Does a lot of them in master class. 2 out of 4 pro and a master. And the girl's like 11 to 17, so who knows what the dreams of future holds. Emma's also on the meme team and decent at Wii Sports. 2 out of 7 pro. Steph, swordplay boss, 5th in cycling and a master. I swear these master memes are just gods. Wasn't she on the meme team as well? I have to check. No, she wasn't. Yeah, no, she wasn't. Takumi's a baseball champ and a 3 out of 7 pro and a pro up for basketball. And finally, you got Alicia, swordplay boss, and 3rd in cycling. Okay, I hope this makes up for the me's Xavier roasted very hard in September, and I will be complimenting the Wii Sports Club me's in a few months. Join my Discord, and goodbye.
I'm up with Steve on the stove. Ryan, you know he's a hoe, huh? Shout out, baby. Yeah, I like I'm a mole. You make it sore, and you know Abby's the one who will soul. Tennis on all sides, Pierre's big both sides. Now he's using his shoe for the goal. Ooh. Let me take your toast. Shout out a lot of